Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm going to start a giveaway. I do want some coffee. I don't drink coffee, but today might be the day. No. Not good. Basement is completely flooded this morning. Couple feet underwater this morning. So, we're here. Well, I switched to Cellar Pro. This is my first item in my shop. Yay! I'm so glad. Yeah. You know what? I think we jinxed it because last night I was like, oh, the basement is doing so good. And it's been like 2 weeks. Oh, you're on a road trip? Yay. It's been like 2 weeks since it flooded. We're doing so good. And then this morning, completely underwater. This is a video of this morning. Couple feet. I gotta take my boots off. Hold on. I gotta take my boots off. So here's what's going on today. And then also, what makes me mad is I ordered this stuff. My daughter is collecting dragons because of a book she's reading. So I ordered, and then I wanted, the weather is crazy. I can't. Thank you, Laura. I'm so, thank you, Laura. You're very nice. I'm so freaking over it, man. Over it. I had a good night last night. I feel like every time you have a good night, it is directly followed by a terrible day. You do need a brick, Laura. You do need a brick. I'm going to decorate you one today. What's your favorite color? So then I opened this package that I bought today. Blue. Hey, that's my favorite color. I opened this package that I got today because I got some glass animals that I'm going to sell today. I'm very excited about it. But I opened it, and the first one on top is the dragon that I bought for Emma, and it's broken. And I was like, and I'm going to talk about the packing of this for just a second because I want to share, right? It came in, this person tried really hard, and that upsets me. That upsets me, okay? So it was in this box with a nice note. I hate to complain, right? But I paid a lot of money for this set right here, so I have to complain because there's 35 animals and 8 of them were broken, including the one that I actually wanted to keep. Super nice little note, right? There was a box. This is all the broken ones. A box inside a box, which is great. Except for the fact that you took all the time to put all of this extra bubble in this box and no bubble in the box where the animals are. So when you pick up the actual box and shake it, the animals were all jingling around. You took so much time and effort and money to overpack this box and tape it so much that I had to use a knife and scissors to get into it just to have the animals still jingling around in here. So then they all broke. I'm frustrated. No, they were not wrapped individually. They were just sat in there. So I was bummed about that. So now I get it. And I get it. I break stuff all the time. I don't break stuff all the time, actually. I haven't broken anything in like a year, and I broke 5 things this week. It stresses me out. It makes me so sad. But I try really hard. This was like trying the opposite way. Yes, if anyone finds a dragon. So I'm buying my daughter, good morning, Cherry Bomb. I'm buying my daughter a bookcase. She's been reading all these books about dragons. I'm buying her a bookshelf. She found one on Amazon. It's like $100 because we went to the store yesterday, and the bookshelves are so expensive in furniture stores. So she's gonna put all of the yeah. So she needs some dragonware. So she got those 2 dragons from Steve and Sarah, from Steve's mom. I know I try so hard, and then I get so frustrated, and I don't want to be a jerk. I'm not gonna be a jerk ever to this lady, but I reached out and I just said, hey, I received my animals. Here's a bunch of pictures of all the broken ones, including the one I really wanted. And I'm still gonna give it to her because it's still pretty, and I can try to glue it, but it's clear. So I feel like glue is gonna stand out on the dragon, but I'm gonna try to glue it anyway. But anyway, she's getting a bookshelf, and she's gonna put all of the her books up, and she's gonna put her little dragons. Thank you for your tip, Kirsty. I'm frustrated with the rain. Cole is his first track meet today. It's raining, of course. I don't know. So the books she's reading are, Sarah, are you here? I can't remember the names of them, of the books that she's reading. My package of stuff will cheer you up. I'm gonna open it right after this. Maybe it's Eragon. Maybe that's what it is. Oh no, it's The Fourth Wing. Barbie, that's what it is. She's reading The Fourth Wing series. And she actually read all of them, and she's really into them. She reads like a book a day. And she has gotten, and then so now she's like buying all these other books. She's not old enough to read them, so don't judge me. But it's okay. It's better than what she watches on, like, I'd rather her read about it than watch it on Netflix and TikTok. But anyway, I'm just happy she's reading, right? She's reading a book a day. She's doing so, exactly. All reading is good. She's doing so good. Like last night, she went to Target and bought 2 more books, different series. But so anyway, don't buy anything out of my buy it now. I did a giveaway and I have stuff in my buy it now, so I'm within whatnot terms and conditions. But in an hour, so at 10 o'clock, I have a show. I'm setting up for it right now. I have Bluebirds of Happiness. I have Tanala. I have Fenton. I have Uranium. I'm gonna train, and I also got more candy bars. Maddie brought me candy bars last night. She came to dinner with us. It was awesome. We got Cole's outfit for senior dinner dance. So we are. Yes. So I'm going to talk. If you have any questions, I'm going to talk for like an hour, and then I'm going to continue to set up for the show at 10. So come back at 10. I'm going to have amazing stuff. And I also have, I have candy bars that I have to add to the buy it now. And then, like I said, I have all of that stuff that I'm setting up for. I have some miniature animals that didn't get broken. Yes, there will be. I'm going to add all of the candy bars for the next show. I also got this guy. It's like an alligator. He's pretty awesome. And I have, like I said, I have Bluebirds of Happiness, Uranium, Tanala, miniatures, squishies, and I'm going to do, I love the dragon too. And I'm going to do discounted shipping so you can fill your box. So don't buy anything right now. The pretzel candy bar is wonderful. Just the normal stuff, Bonnie. Woke up, basement's flooded. It's Thursday. I would love to show you how I would package one of those. I'm going to show you this right here. Can you answer questions and answers? How do you do the discounted shipping where they get a bunch of stuff in one box? I can definitely answer. Actually, wait. First of all, I'm going to pin this right here. If you go, I have a mango squish. Come easy. Easy, I have one. Come back at 10 and I'll give it to you. I caught another mouse today, so I don't think the water drove the animals out. I think they swim in it. I think it's a fucking pool. I think they enjoy my flooded house. I'm in New York. We got major storms last night too, and I'm pretty sure something by my house got struck by lightning because it woke the entire house up at 5:30. This is how I would pack one of these animals. I would take one of these animals and I would put it in something like tissue paper that is very pliable, right? So I would make it so that it's very, like, it hugs all the corners of the animal. Then I would take a piece of oh shit, there's a broken animal. I would take a piece of bubble wrap around the animal, and I would make it so it's not tight on the animal, but it has a little air, like air pockets. And then I would take my shrink wrap. And I would wrap it again a little loosely with shrink wrap so that there's a little bit of give on it. And then before I put it in a box, I would take a piece of paper and I would do it like this. And again, I would make it so there's a little air. So it's like 4 layers into this, and then it would go in a box. Now I'm gonna undo it. Now, the reason that I get upset is because it looked like she tried really hard. I'm gonna say she, because I'm gonna say it like it's me. It looks like she tried really hard in the wrong way. Like I said, she did a big box and a little box inside the big box with lots of bubble around the boxes, but no individual wrapping of the actual animals. All the animals were just thrown in the bubble. So they all banged around and hit each other and broke. So I think it's just a learning curve, but I don't want to be the asshole that's like, hey, you don't know how to pack. So my message was very much, hey, I just wanted to let you know my items did not come, whatever. I do not know if it's experience. I did not look. It's not from this platform, from a different platform. So and again, it's just, I would have, honestly, on a normal day, if I didn't spend the entire morning already frustrated, crying, upset about everything else, I would have just opened it and been like, shit, that sucks, and email her and whatever. But I was already frustrated, so it just pushed me right over the edge. Okay. Before I show you how to do discounted shipping, I don't recommend doing discounted shipping unless you're doing small stuff. Good morning, Terralyn. At 10 o'clock, I'm doing a show where everything I'm going to have is small enough. I do need another bar fight. That's exactly what I need, I think. I only do discounted shipping when I'm doing miniatures, jewelry, or ephemera. I do not do discounted shipping besides then. If you want to do discounted shipping, this is why I hate to show it, because I feel like it gets a lot of people in trouble. When you go to schedule your show, you scroll down to the shipping, and you're going to click on this. And when you go to domestic shipments, or when you go to shipping costs, you can do seller pays, that would be free shipping. Buyer pays set shipping. And if you click on that, you can change it, but it'll automatically go to $9.21, which is 1 box. And if you do that, that will give your buyers max bundle shipping on $9.21. That means everything after that you would have to pay the shipping on. Do I suggest doing that on anything bigger than miniatures or jewelry? No, I do not. Can you? For sure. Thanks for wrapping loosely, Tip. I didn't realize, but you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. When I have my minis, I individually bubble wrap. Yeah, so, and you know what? And like I said, I break stuff. I've broken things this week. Just one item and not the whole. Can you do that for just one item and not the whole show? Yes, today. So I posted a YouTube video yesterday about the shopping that I did the other day. Today I will post a video. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Today I am going to be editing and posting the video and showing you how to do a one max bundle shipping, like I did for, if you are interested in this, here, I'll show you quickly. On Saturday, I will be auctioning that giant swung vase right there that will ship by itself. I also am selling one of my miniature trays, because you know what I need more than knickknacks? Money. So I'm going to be selling this miniature tray, which is completely filled with items. It is preloaded into my shop for my Saturday show. There's glass animals, there's wades, there's all sorts of little miniatures, bunch of stuff. It is a vintage Pre-bids are on. Yes, it is a vintage tray. This will be all knickknacks, paddywhacks. I also have a little bit of Darren right there. So be right back. I love you, Thrifted Home Co. So that is in there for Saturday. But that being said, I got that at an auction, Dawn. They're hard to come by, but people sell them on here. They're very expensive. That being said, I loaded that as a ship alone because it's gonna cost me $50 to ship it, which is fine, because it's worth it. But I'm gonna show you how to do that in the YouTube video today. So I will edit that today. Because I am doing just this show for an hour and then I'm doing the train for an hour, I will be able to get everything packed and be able to take time to edit. Also, my son has a track meet tonight, so I'll be sitting outside at a track meet where I can edit. Thank you, Liz. Welcome back. Never leave us again. Thank you. Yes, it is a printer tray. Thank you. It is a vintage printer tray. I collect them. I have a bunch that's one of my personal ones that I'm going to start parting with. I can always recollect at another time. Because right now my YouTube name is The Hodgepodge Place. It is right here. All of my platforms are exactly the same. So if you'd like to follow me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, it's all right there. Facebook is The Hodgepodge Place on all platforms. And I answer if there's any other questions. Susan Boston has a good question. Thank you for calling it out. I appreciate you. Let's go back up and try to. What should a buyer expect when items within one lot break? Is it a full refund? No. If you click on the order number for that item and create a claim on that item, you should get the discount on just that. Now, does it happen sometimes where people create open a case on the entire order? Yes. Does that slip through sometimes and people get full refunds? Yes. Is that the way you should do it? No. But if you create just on the one that is broken out of the entire lot, you should get your money back on just that one item. I love you. I had my first show last night. How do I bulk download shipping labels in 4x6? I don't know because I don't do that. I believe when you go into the show on the right, there's a thing that says bulk print labels and you can click on the I can look into it and try to make a video on it tonight. The reason I do not do that is because I individually weigh and change the weight and the size of the box for every package before I print the label. So I get the packing list, I pack everything, then I weigh it, measure it, and then I go print the label for everything so that I make sure that they're the correct size and weight. So I do not bulk print, but I know there is a way to do it. I have a Polono, Polono, $69 on Amazon. What do you do when you find a piece of Vaseline glass but struggle to find comps? I don't ever look up comps on anything, so I'm a bad person to ask on that. There is an app. You know what? No, I have a wonderful answer to that question. Did you see Thrifted Home Co. in my chat here? If you're still here, say hello. Go to Thrifted Home Co.'s Instagram right now, Heather. Go to Thrifted Home Co.'s Instagram. She has a link to a new app, and that app is yeah, can someone tag her? Because she must be driving or something. It is a new app where it's kind of like the Google image search where you look it up, but it will give you actual comps on everything. And then if that doesn't have what you're looking for, it can't be found. And it's, excuse me. Hodgepodge Place, how can I help you? Christine from the Hodgepodge Place. The Hodgepodge Place? No problem, sir. Have a great day. Yeah, the wrong number. The app for her, let's go look at where the app is. Please hold. Thrifted Home Co. Let's see. Okay, so if you go to her Instagram right here and scroll down to, I scrolled too far, this picture right here. Every reseller needs this app. Go to that video right there and it'll have a link to the app. I'm sorry if I missed some questions while I was doing that. FYI. Ooh, it's on sale right now for $35. I might go buy another one in case this one dies, because sometimes that happens. You think she has linked it on the top? Thank you, Board of Thrift. Also, just to take a look right at the top of her thing, so she should have a link there to it. It's right there, Carly. Thrifted Home Co. It's the same name on Instagram as it is here. Molly, tell her to come back. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate being here. Best way to build followers and buyers. Do shows. Be consistent. Also, I know that someone tipped me Board of Thrift. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. Best way to do anything. Be consistent. Practice. Try different things. Try different categories. Try different days and times. Show up every day. If you say you're gonna do something, do something. When I first started, I did a show. I do a show every Tuesday and Thursday. I do a show every single day of the week generally now. But when I first started, I did a show every Tuesday and every Thursday. So my best shows still to date are Tuesdays and Thursdays, because those are the days I show up every single time. And so people know that I'm going to be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So be consistent, show up. Put in the work, just like with any other form of social media. I say this every single time. Everyone wants instant gratification with this app. This app is social media. It's just like every other social media. Any YouTuber, TikToker, any other social media influencer that you follow did not get overnight success. Most big YouTubers, it took years of hard work for them to grow a platform. So this is like social media. This is not something that happens overnight. You have to grow your platform. I do suggest growing organically. Yes, have shows scheduled. I do suggest gallons of water drops from a rock won't change it. Little drops every day over time. I love that. Oh, I'm gonna screenshot that. Yes, right now they're working with other places, but right now it's USPS. You're going to have the same in every platform in everything. To think that USPS is the only place where you're going to have damage is false. And you know, the reason that maybe UPS, so my mother worked at UPS for years. The only reason that UPS, you have to pay more to have them pack, but they'll pack your items. And the only way they insure things as much as USPS does is if they pack the items for you. So of course it's going to be better packed or better, less damage, but it's also going to cost more. So, where would I look to see if I have the post office postage I'm mailing out in the way more than the label? Where would I look to see if I have the post office postage I'm mailing things out and they weigh more than the label? You adjust it before you print the label. If you should have adjusted it before you printed the label, or you go back and readjust it and print another label, and then you will pay the postage right in Whatnot. You can't go and pay extra post. I mean, you might be able to go pay extra post. You used to be able to, but I don't know how that works now. Brass Grandpa, that's up to you. I do thousands of dollars I did $15,000 in giveaways last year. I do hundreds of dollars in giveaways a week. It's up to you. Either build it into your growth plan or not. You're going to pay shipping, or you just give away something that goes in a plain weight envelope and your shipping will be cheaper. If you mail it with the wrong postage, the buyer will be charged. So they will get either a notice from the post office saying we can't deliver your box, or you owe more money, or whatever the case is. The buyer does not get a refund, no. The only thing you need before you start a show is a device and items. Is there other things that you probably should have? Yes, you should have bubble wrap. You should have and a shot. I love it. And a shot. You should have a printer. or you need a printer, but you don't need a thermal printer. You should have a scale. You should have a tape measure. You should have, I have 2 devices. You're on my iPad, and then I'm running things from my phone. Tripod, good lighting. This is my tripod today. My tripod today is a jar of marbles, and my lighting is the sun. So that really doesn't take as much prep as you think, but the better prepared you are, the better you'll be for sure. The scale I have is a $8 scale I got on Amazon. Mine is a food scale I got on Amazon. How do you run on 2 devices? Do you log into both? Yes, I'm logged into both. Whatever device you started on is the device you'll see yourself on. I do it on my iPad because it's easier to read because it's bigger. And then the second device, which is my phone, I can't see myself, but I can see the chat and I can run things. It's not going to give me exact measurements. Like it's going to be maybe a couple ounces off here and there, but generally, as long as you're not shipping something over a certain weight, a food scale works fine. You can also get a scale from USPS.com and it's like $30. So you need to change the max shipping for each show, correct? Yes, you have to change the shipping, and you have to set up the shipping. If you want to change anything, then the default whatnot shipping, you have to do it individually for every show that you post. Travelers Antiques, thank you so much for your raid. Let's do another giveaway for Travelers Antiques. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over here. Everyone, please go follow Travelers Antiques. If an item is damaged and the buyer requests a refund, does the money come out of the... It depends. It depends on the Ollie's. They have 200. Ooh, thank you. It depends on the item. Yes. Thrifted Home Co. Thank you. There was some questions on how to look up the cost of items. So I directed them all to your Instagram. And then I scrolled until I found the one that shows the app right there. And I told them to click here. But Molly said you also may have it up here, linked in there. So I was just telling everyone to go and talk to you. And then I think Doug, link in bio. Okay, Doug had a question about the Thrifted Home Co. Heather is back. If you had a specific question about that app, we can try to... Yes, you're welcome. So everyone is going over to follow you and download that new app because we're super excited to have it. You're Heather too. Lots of Heathers. Twin Mom is a Heather too. Okay, as a raid. Oh, so a raid. Yep, 10 by 14 polymailers for... Thank you. I'm going to Ollie's today. We're looking up Thrifted Home Co. right there. It's like Google Lens on steroids. That's exactly how... Well, we didn't explain on steroids. I said Google Lens, but better. We are looking up right here, Thrifted Home Co. Heather Turner. She has a link in her bio for the new app, where you can look up here. You want to just watch her video? Hold on.
2 items here, and I have no idea what they are or what the value is, but I have an app that does. So I'm going to show you how to use this new app and all of its features. It's called What's It AI. It's going to tell me the history of the items, how much they're worth, and even more information. Let's check it out. So here's the app. You open it up, tap to activate camera, take a photo. There's the photo. It's going to scan it. All right, look here. This is my item. All of these are my items.
So that's going to give you it's like Google Lens, but better. So it's going to give you all the information, all the comps. It's going to show what it actually sold for. So Bonnie, if you go to Thrifted Home Co. and check the link, it'll bring you to the app so that you can download that app. And it'll be super helpful for anybody looking for comps on this app. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I love you. Also, a raid. Someone asked what a raid is. A raid is when someone brings all of their viewers to another viewer. So like when I leave here, I'm going to raid all of my viewers and bring them to someone else. It has been very helpful. Good. Download it right now. Awesome. Can you adjust the shipping for giveaways cheaper than for... Yes. I have a video on my YouTube. The name is right there tagged below. Thank you for your raid yesterday. You're welcome. I love you, the Farmhouse Farm. I'm so excited you were on during the day so I could raid you. Free to download. It's $39 for a year. That is cheap. That is less than I pay. That is less than I lose out the door. Okay, so if you go to my YouTube, here is my YouTube right here. If you go to playlists, This Whatnot playlist is about an hour long, and it'll show you all of my shipping videos and all of my Q&A right here in one spot. But if you're looking just for the video on how to do the 73-cent shipping, if you go to my shorts, it's just a 2-minute video. Go to my shorts and scroll down, watch them all. But it's this video right here. It is less than 2 minutes long, and it'll show you how to do the 73-cent shipping
on Whatnot.
It'll show you how to do the 73-cent shipping for your giveaway, so it'll be less than $4. Do you have a printer? I want to scale, but I don't have a printer. Can handwrite address. You have to have a printer to print the label, because the labels are automatically given to you via Whatnot, or you won't be paid for what you ship. The name of the app, we'll go to Thrifted Home Co's.
And I have no idea.
It's called What's It app, but go to Thrifted Home Co's Instagram to find it. That's the best way to do it. Go to Thrifted Home Co's Instagram, and either I like watching her video because it shows you exactly how to do it. But if you just want to download it, you can go to the link in her bio right there. Whatnot do QR codes for shipping? No. Or yes, they're on, but they're on the label. Like it's not like the it's not a QR code. It's a scanner thing. You know what I mean? Some sellers say not to change the box size. That's a terrible thing. Oh, if it's not within the 12 by 12 by 12. Here's my thing with the 12 by 12 barcode. Thank you. Barcode. That's what the word I was looking for. I appreciate you. Here's my thing with not changing the box size. And I have had I change every package size and weight as well. I've had different responses from postal employees, but I would like to speak to the Postmaster General and ask him, because here's my thought process. If I am telling the post office that I have 200 packages that are a 12 by 12 by 12, they are deciding the type of truck, train, plane that these 200 12 by 12 by 12 packages are going on. If I tell the post office I am giving them 200 6 by 6 by 6 packages, they know the size truck, train, plane that those have to go on. So maybe if we stopped, and again, this is just my thought process, and the reason that how I justify changing the box size every time is because maybe our shipments would get there faster if they had full trains, planes, and automobiles, because right now they're half full because we lie to them and tell them the boxes are 12 by 12 by 12, and actually they're 4 by 4 by 4. So maybe things will get there faster, and we'll have more packages on one shipment, and we'll have more, maybe it would help them help us if we did things correctly. That is now, if I have a box that's, do I change the big USPS boxes? Thank you. Hey, freaking man. Thank you, George. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. The big USPS boxes are 12 by 12 by 10. Do I change that every time? No. Usually I let that go at 12 by 12 by 12, especially if it's a little bowed up. It's a 12 by 12 by 12. No problem. But if I am shipping, if it says 12 by 12 by 12, but it's actually a 2 by 2 by 4, then yes. Yes, the candy bars are amazing. I'll have more at 10 o'clock. Does it charge us after we change the weight and size? Only if you change it above the 12 by 12 by 12 or above the poundage. So if you change it from 15 ounces to 16 ounces, yes, it's going to change it because it's going from ground to priority. If you change it from 80 ounces to 100 ounces, yes, it's going to charge you, unless it's flat rate, because it's going to go either from priority back to ground, or unless it's in flat rate. So it's going to charge you. If you're going from a 12 by 12 by 12 to a 14 by 14 by 14, it's going to charge you, because that is when the dimensional sizes do not fit into the deal that Whatnot has at the 921. So it's going to charge you if you didn't sell it correctly. Next week I'm doing a full show. It is going to be 4 hours just on shipping. Go bookmark that right now. It says shipping. Next week I'm doing an entire shipping show. I will walk you through anything you want to know. Right now, if you have any specific shipping questions, go watch my YouTube videos. I have addressed 90% of the questions you are asking right now in my YouTube videos. But if you are a visual, need me to speak to you directly type of learner, come back next Thursday. Thank you. I love you. Appreciate you. Whatnot fees are not a lot compared to other platforms. If you've ever sold on any other platforms, you know that there are fees with every platform. This is not a multi-level marketing scheme. We are paying them to use their app and have their people. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. Thank you for valuing my time. Almost 40 shipping shows this month. Yes. Sassy Vintage, go follow Sassy Vintage Chick. And Sassy, if you would like to take the time, you don't have to do this. But if you'd like to take the time to put everyone's names, tagged people's names here that they can all follow and people can go watch all of their shows, I would love you for that. But don't feel like you have to do that. If you have sold on any other platform, if you go look, and you know what? Don't take my word for it. Go look yourself. Go sign up for eBay, sign up for Poshmark, sign up for Etsy, and look at the fees on their Thrifted Home Co. is her name, and go look up the fees on other apps. There's some that are less, there's some that are more, there are some that are. Thank you so much for boosting. I appreciate you. Mercari, yeah, exactly. So there are fees everywhere now. And also Whatnot shipping is generally much cheaper. I did this last week as a thank you so much for your prop pass. I feel like I don't follow you, so I'm going to follow you. Thank you, Shopping Mimi. Thank you for your tips. I appreciate you. I'm having a real rough morning, so if I'm gruff, I apologize, but I was 6 feet underwater when I woke up this morning, so I'm a little stressed out, but I'm okay. I'm still here for you guys. Anyway. And also the shipping is generally cheaper than most other, I love you, most other apps as well. Last week that's a good question, Thrifted Home Co. Thank you for the tips. I appreciate you. Sorry, red chat getting me. So go check out the fees on every other app, right? God damn it. This is like a weekly occurrence now. Don't take my word for it. Go check the thank you, Laura. Okay, I appreciate you. Go check the fees online for every other app because I keep seeing, I saw a comment the other day and I don't work for Whatnot. I feel like I need to preface this, right? I don't work for Whatnot. I just really, really love this app and you people, right? This is why I take time out of, thank you for your tip. I'm very hot, but I don't have a real shirt under this, so I can't take this off. This is why I take the time and effort to talk to you guys to help you. I want this community to grow. You see so much negativity and sometimes it's legit. There's bad things with everything, right? But sometimes it's outlandish and sometimes it doesn't make any sense and sometimes it's just downright stupid. And so I like to address some things sometimes. And the one thing that I saw that I continue to laugh at is that this is a MLM or a multi-level marketing scheme. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. I think you should Google the definition of an MLM. Thank you so much for your tip. And if you are losing money on here, if you ever wish Whatnot answer your question directly, tip Hodge for doing it for you. Thank you. You know what? Thank you. Here's my other thing. Liz, I appreciate that because people like me are out here doing this for free. We don't work for Whatnot. We don't get reimbursed by Whatnot. My time is reimbursed by your tips. That's it, right? We do this to help grow this platform. The people that are like, I want a dedicated person. I want to rep 2-piece the pot. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Alicia. I'm gonna update my board. It's whatever. Yeah, exactly. Whatnot pays me $1 million. If I was paid $1 million, this is not what my basement would look like this morning. I would not be freaking 85 feet underwater every day that I wake up in that freaking house. Thank you, Barbie. I'm going to be back and sell things at 10 o'clock. I told myself I was only going to be on for like an hour because I have to get ready for the thing. I'm so thank you, MCART. Just keep swimming. Thank you, Connie. None of us, to think that you deserve. So here's the thing. I think there are very few people. Good morning, Jen. Very few people. I have sold on SAP for 2.5 years. I did a sit down meeting with Whatnot about a year ago, and I want to tell you about it real quick. I did a sit down meeting with Whatnot about a year ago, and it was with the. Thank you for your tip. I'm sorry if I'm not acknowledging all of you. I really do. You are a blessing. During that meeting, they said it was about, they were asking me questions as someone on the app for a long time. Thank you, Bro Sherry. Thank you so much. They were asking me questions about when I have to get help with issues. And they said, we pulled your email address, and we have every time you've ever, thank you, Irene. We've had every time that you've ever needed assistance or asked for help. Irene, thank you. I apologize you. Cat Lady K. And there's only a couple in here. So you must be requesting help via another email. What's that email so we can look that up? I said, no. In the last 2.5 years, I have needed help with this app that I couldn't find the answer to by Googling, by trial and error, or by getting on the app and asking someone like me 3 times in 2.5 years. 3 times. So there are very few people, and people are like, how do you not have, I do not need a dedicated person. I think that is, if you feel, I cannot even think of one person on this app right now that I feel generates enough revenue for this small app with the number of employees that they have, that they deserve a person where they have a personal phone number to reach out to them. It is unnecessary. That is, who do you think you are? Is my only answer to that question, because I do not see anybody that has 100,000 followers, 50,000 followers, 30,000. I do not see anybody who sells hundreds of thousands of dollars on this app say, I need a direct person. I will never ask for a direct person. If I need help with something, I will reach out in the ways that I know how, exactly like everyone else. The entitlement of people who are like, I make this app so much money. No, you don't. No, you don't. Unless you are, let's talk about it. I've said this before too. We'll use Joe Hollywood as an example. You watch one of Joe Hollywood's shows, he sells hundreds of thousands of dollars in one day in cards that are not going to break, that are not going to need customer service, that are not going to do anything. In one day, he sells more than 90% of us will in an entire year, not selling things that are going to have issues after the fact. So until you feel you are at that level, you need to calm down. You need to take a step back. You need to reevaluate yourself. Do I think that there are growing pains? Do I think that people need help? Do I think their customer service lacks sometimes? For sure, 100%. As with every other app company, anything you've ever dealt with in your entire life. But to feel, though, you make this app so much money and you're incorrect. You're incorrect. Just, sit down, relax for a minute. Do I think that they are working, they're taking our feedback, they are working, they're growing, they're still a baby app, right? They're still hiring people, they still have growing pains, they still are going to have issues. Everyone is entitled, right? It's the way of the world now. But it's also, if so many people used their brain, I'm gonna hold your hand. I'm having a bad day. I apologize if this is your first experience with me. come back at 10 o'clock. I will be bubbly and happy, and I will sell you things, and we're gonna be nice. I'm gonna hold your hand when you say this. If you didn't take up Whatnot's time asking stupid questions you could have figured out by Googling, by asking a friend, by getting on here and trying, then we would be able to get to Whatnot customer service in a timely fashion. Then questions and answers that needed immediate attention wouldn't take 24, 48 hours, because they wouldn't be spending hundreds of hours of their day answering questions like, how do I ship a label? How do I measure a box? How do I package an item? What do I do if I sell 3 things instead of 2? You're the problem. Try to figure it out yourself. There are lots of ways. I'm gonna calm myself down here for a second. There are lots of ways that you can figure things out on your own. Whatnot has an amazing resources. If you look up their terms and conditions, if you just Google thank you so much to everyone for tipping. Thank you, Liz, for helping me. If you just Google like your issue, the Sellers Hub, if you just Google your issue and then Whatnot after it, you're going to get a whole bunch of responses. Try those responses, right? So when you call, when you're like, you have an issue with your computer and you call a tech and they say, did you try to restart it? Did you try to restart it? Did you try to shut your computer down and restart it? Did you Google it and try to look for an answer? Did you get on here and say, Christine's on again? Let's go ask her if she knows the answer. Did you go to my YouTube and try to do some research yourself? Or did you instantly have an issue and instantly feel like you needed to speak to a person and instantly reach out to Whatnot, even if it was something you probably could answer yourself? Are you the person that gets on Facebook and says, what time does Walmart open? You could have typed that exact same thing into Google and you would have got an answer instantly. Instead, you wanted to ask strangers. I don't even know how I got off on this tangent, but I appreciate you for listening to me. I'm sorry that I missed all of your comments, but I am glad you love my shirt. Thank you. I got it for St. Patrick's Day. And I was feeling like I wanted to wear it today. But now I don't have a regular shirt on underneath, just like a bralette, and I'm sweating and I can't take this off. So there's that. I love you guys. If you come back, so at 10 o'clock in 40 minutes, I'm going to kick off a train. During this train, I'm going to sell miniatures. I have glass. I have Fenton. I have Bluebirds of Happiness. I have glass animals. I have a whole bunch of candy bars that I'm going to preload. I have all sorts of stuff. Thank you, Boho. And so come back at 10, and I'm actually going to sell you stuff and we will be happy. But hi, if you're new here, I have, you bitch. Thank you, Corgi. Philly, hi, if you're new here, my name is Christine. I have a full store full of stuff, antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. I do different shows every day of the week. I'm currently working on a 30K in 30 days so that I can try to fix my basement, because every day I wake up and this is what it looks like. It rained today, so I am 30 feet underwater. I just had a gift to chat. I didn't know those were in there, so I am going to take those out real quick, but I'm going to run yours right now. Can someone tag, okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Everyone go follow Easy Money Florida. Easy Money Florida and I are already friends. Will, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Everyone getting this gift card giveaway from Easy Money Florida, and go follow him. I do different shows every day. Today I am kicking off a train at 10 o'clock. I'm going to be doing a bunch of different stuff, and it's going to be bundled shipping, discounted shipping. My board is okay. I'm going to update my Jen. I was talking about, everyone go follow Jen on Saturday. Thank you, Tara Lynn. I appreciate you. On Saturday, I'm in a train with Jen, new seller raid train. I have preloaded that trinket shelf. It's where am I? It's a vintage printer tray. It is loaded with over 100 miniatures in it. That is preloaded starting at $1. I also have preloaded that. I am a new seller. I have preloaded that swung vase. I think it's like a 20 inch. I'm going to measure it. It's 20 something inches. Cadmium swung base. I've preloaded both those items for $1. I also am going to be selling a whole bunch of other stuff. So we have a couple big things. Take a deep breath. Mimi said so. Got it. I'll sell anything. I'll sell boats. I sold a boat actually I have a boat to sell at my dad's house. I got to get it. How did you run your items prior to running all for $1 starts? Did you preload? No, I have never preloaded because this is just my opinion. If I'm going to take the time to take pictures and write a description and make it all like nice and whatever, I am going to list it on a different platform. I treat this platform like an auction platform. So I always have done low starts, but I also purchase my items different, and I preload when I have to. Like if I'm in a show that requires me to preload, I will preload. But if I'm going to do all of the legwork, I'm going to post it for the price that I want on another app. That being said, don't do that if that doesn't work for your business model. Thank you so much for your tip. I have seen many people on this app be successful asking for the price they want for their items. You can be successful either way. That is just how my business runs and how I like to do things. You're a grown up, you can do things however you want. I did at the beginning though, didn't do dollar starts. I would do 2, 5, or 8. So I would do $2 for a miniature, $5 for a small, or $2 for a small, $5 for medium, and $8 for a large. So if I was shipping something that I knew was going to take a couple dollars in packing supplies, I would start it at $8. So I did 2, 5, and 8. So I was always starting things low, but I wasn't starting things at $1. That way I would know I would make enough to at least cover my packing supplies, because if you sell something for $1, you're only making 38 cents. So I was selling things at least to make my packing supplies. Right. It depends on if you're doing volume or she sells high quality of items. Yes. So I appreciate you, Mimi. I need that. I need all of the moms. I like right now, and when I get off this show, everyone please go follow Easy Money Florida. Thank you again. Also follow Cherry Bomb Vintage. If you've never noticed, every time she tags someone down here, she gives them a little emoji. I love that. It's my favorite thing she does. How you source. Yes. So I can also, if you watch my YouTube videos down here, I do some videos on how I source. I do source specifically, like I like to go to antique shops and thrift stores, but generally I purchase entire estates. So like right now outside in this trailer right here, there is a whole house full of stuff. I purchase in bulk. So if I purchase 10,000 items at $5,000, if I sell everything at $1, I'm still making $5,000. So because I have the store, because I have a different type of business, I purchase things different than most. So I sell things different than most. Most people who do the same thing I do, Jen, Philly Flipper, Noah Baller, the people that do dollar starts, bulk items, storage, it's because they purchase entire units at a time for a certain dollar amount, and we can weigh the good and the bad. Do I lose money on some things? Yes. Do I make money on other things? Yes. It's the law of averages when you do your business like this. It is a different type of business than most. How you get entered in a train. If you want to reach out to some people who put on trains, Jen puts on trains. You can also put on a train if you'd like. Also CG Boomerang has a website you can go to that you can look up different trains that are going on and ask to be part of them. Easy Money Florida, thank you again for this. A mod is someone so you see how her thing says mod down here. You can moderate anybody you want in your show. Lily, you won that giveaway from Easy Money, and he did too. So we're going to do another one right now from Easy Money. Basically they're there to help you. So they have all of the power in your show that you have. So like if the main reason that I have in Cherry Bomb Vintage is the best and a great example of this, she can pin a comment. So right now, because Easy Money Florida donated this, she's going to have his comment pinned up there so that you can follow him. She also will help, like if I shout someone earlier, I shout out Thrifted Home Co. She pinned her. Travelers Antiques rated me. She pinned him. She's very helpful with that. Also, mods can make it so like if I'm selling clothing, they'll put right there what I said in case you missed it or in case your sound is off. It'll be like small, Lululemon or whatever. She can shout things out. She helps for free, mind you. If you want to tip her, that would be wonderful. You can click on her little face and go to her because she is a seller. Follow her and you can tip her for me. but mods generally do everything for free. They can pin comments. They also, the biggest thing, so here's the other thing. You don't need a mod. Mods are helpful, but you don't need them. Like if you just have like 5 people in your show and you can keep up with things, Shield twin, um, then it's not necessary. But one of the other main reasons that I really like having mods in shows is to help me if people come in and are inappropriate. They can kick people out, right? So trolls. So as you grow with this app, you'll find more and people will come in. And if you, before I had mods, like if you ever saw, like I did one of these, usually I don't acknowledge it. You'll just see me do it myself, and I'll just be like do, and I'll kick them out. But if people come in and they're like, oh, you're ugly, or oh, fat bitch, like people come in and just talk shit in your chat, my mod can take them out, remove them without me having to do anything or stop my momentum or what I'm doing, or in case I miss it, because sometimes the chat is moving really fast and she will catch it and she'll be like, boop, boop, you're out, so mods help with that as well. Not necessary, 100% helpful. I paid extra for the rips. Listen, old man, one of my friends' dads always is like, do you need $20 to buy some new pants? Yes, I do, actually. Cherry Bomb and Ho are awesome. Yes, they are. Everyone, please get in this gift card giveaway from Easy Money Florida. Easy Money Florida, thank you again. My old pa always said that. Yeah. I sell handbags if anyone would like to mod for your shit. Yeah, and you can always also do that. Just ask people to mod. I've done worse for $20. Facts. I would not suggest modding anyone that you. Thank you so much for the raid. Collected Goods. Everyone go follow Collected Goods. I followed you. Thank you for bringing your friends over here. I appreciate you. What were you selling? Thank you so much for the raid. I gave you a follow. Thank you. I appreciate you. How do you get mods? So just ask your friends. My mods are just my friends. Cherry Bomb's just my friend, and she just comes in and helps me for free, right? I will show you how to raid in just a minute when we raid. But be careful who you ask to mod for you, because they have a lot of power. What if no one likes you? You're on your own, man. Also, I want to talk to you about something. Cherry Bomb and I were on the phone the other day, and I was going through my following, and the person that you were working with that I raided into that one time, they don't follow me. Yeah, R&R, exactly. Follow me, bitch. Everyone, please go follow Easy Money Florida, and thank you again for the tip. I appreciate. I'm gonna give you a square. When I'm done. I'm gonna be back in 30 minutes, and I'm gonna sell stuff. Wreck-It Ralph. That's why no one likes you. Just kidding. Usually that's the average. You make 38 cents on a dollar, because after fees, and there's a 30-cent transaction fees. Like if they only buy one thing and it's $1, it's a 30-cent transaction fee for their whole. Yeah, tip me for my ripped pants. I'll buy new pants. I'll come here tomorrow with a brand new set of pants. You should be Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph does a really good hodgepodge impression if you want to go check him out. He does I'm impressed, actually. Every time he does it, I'm impressed. I gain a new app every time he does it. Last time, I got an OnlyFans and a MySpace, all sorts of stuff. I'm glad I'm being helpful. Today is going to be a short show because I have to go get ready for this train. Flexible, he is not. But I will be back in 30 minutes. And next week, go bookmark my show for next week. I have a 4-hour, I'm going to do shipping. That's it. I'm going to do a 4-hour shipping show next week. Yes, I'm doing a eclectic something train today. Come back in a half hour. I'll talk to you all about it. Yes, bookmark. So next, Cherry Bomb Vintage with the win. Rigged. Thank you again, Easy Money. I love you. But if you go follow my YouTube. Go watch. It's 1 hour. 1 hour of your life. Go watch my playlist on YouTube. It will answer a ton of your questions, and it will help you with shipping. After you watch that, if you still have questions, come back next Thursday and I will walk you through how to do things. I'm separating. I am taking a lot of time out of my work life next week to dedicate to shipping. So, exactly. What's 1 more hour? Please open I'll open your package today. Am I gonna cry the rest of the day? I'll open it right now. What's my job? This is my job. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Christine. I have a full store full of stuff. Antique. I love you. Antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. I'm an auctioneer. I do in-person auctions through HiBid, and I clean out estates, and I do estate sales, and I sell on here. This is my job. And it's a real job. In case anyone was asking, it has helped me to. I've been a single mom for 17 years, and it has helped me to provide for my children for the last 4. So thank you. New pants. I'm going to find some new pants in here, and I'm going to put them on for my next show, so you guys will not give me crap. Thank you. I really like my flannel. I got it for St. Patrick's Day. Call my mom and tell her this. Listen, if you call mine, call my dad, tell him it's a real job. Call everybody, tell them it's a real job. It's a real job, I swear. Unless I am, I thank you. I appreciate you. I'll call your mom if you call mine. Call your kids, yeah. Call anybody in my real life. I think I want to get Botox in my neck. All right, I gotta go. We're gonna raid. This is what a raid is. Come back. Caitlin. Dead Mom Club. I love you. No, it's not on my Instagram. It's on my YouTube. She's long distance. We're gonna raid. Come back in 30 minutes, and I'm gonna sell you stuff. So when you want to raid, you're gonna click on this little drop down right here, and then you're gonna go create a raid. And then we're gonna pick somebody out of this list. So we have recently raided. These are people that I've raided recently. We have friends, and we have similar sellers. You know who we have not raided, I don't think ever, is K Baker. We're going to raid K Baker. Come back in a half hour. I love you. Thank you for all of your love and support. I'm going to have candy bars in the buy it now soon. I love you. Thank you.